Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. So I know that I'm a little bit late to the party with the 100% LHR unlock for NBminer, because obviously there are not 100 but maybe they have gone to thousands videos now up there, how you can get the 100% LHR unlock for the RTX LHR cards. But anyway, I ran into a problem with my current mining rig. As you can see in here, I have a 3090 and 5 3080s that are LHR. And as you see here, I was trying yesterday all day to try to fix it. I couldn't, so that's why I didn't came up with a video on how to set up the 100% LHR unlock. But now it is official. You just go ahead and grab NBminer version 41.0 for HiveOS, SMOS, maybe other OSs, I don't know, Windows, and you just run it and you should be good to go. But there is a reported problem, which is a problem that I also had yesterday. As you see, this here, I had these ups and downs, LHR not kicking in some of the GPUs. So basically I ran it fine, and then I saw that it went down. So basically one GPU would go to 34 mega hash. Once it did this one, I lowered a little bit the wattage because I thought maybe it got too hot, but then I restarted the rig, and then this GPU worked fine, and then another GPU kicked down to 34 mega hash a second. As you see, these ups and downs in here. And basically there is a solution for this problem. Not for everyone maybe, but for most of you guys that are running mixed GPUs in your mining rig. Basically LHR cards mixed with non-LHR cards. As you see in here, obviously the 3090 is a non-LHR card and the others are LHR. So the solution, the quick solution for that, until obviously the developers of NBminer maybe find a solution around these things, because it is the beginning, so it might have bugs, but obviously they will refine those bugs. Maybe other miners are going to come up with a better solution. So the quick solution for this problem for now, and hopefully it will be for you too, is to run a dual mining setup. Basically to run two different mining applications on the same mining rig. In this case, I'm going to use T-Rex miner for my GeForce RTX 3090, which is a non-LHR card, and I'm going to use NBminer obviously for the LHR card, since it has the 100% LHR unlock. And to do that, obviously it's really easy. So first thing we need to do is you need to memorize which GPUs in your mining rig are non-LHR cards and which GPUs are LHR cards. For me it's really easy because GPUs from 0 to 4 are all LHR cards, and the last one, GPU 5, is a non-LHR card. But you might have a mining rig with 13 GPUs with mix of non-LHR and LHR cards, like 1, 4, and 5, and 13 are non-LHR and the others are LHR. So you need to keep the numbers, you need to keep the track of the cards that are non-LHR and the cards that are LHR, because we need to set them to different miners. So that's why we need to keep the numbers of the cards that corresponds to LHR or non-LHR. After you have configured that or memorized that or written it down, then we need to go to the flight sheet and obviously go and create a new flight sheet with two miners in it, because we need to set one miner for LHR cards and the other one for the non-LHR. Obviously Ethereum, you add your preferred wallet, you add your preferred miner. I'm going to use two miners because this is the pool that I use. And first I'm going to add NBminer for my non-LHR cards, and we need to go to setup miner configuration. First thing, we need to go to extra configuration arguments, high here, and basically just click on device. Now what this does, it means that you mine Ethereum on these devices, on these GPUs. So since this miner is the NBminer, I'm gonna set the LHR cards for this one, which my LHR cards in this case are cards from 0 to 4, which basically means 0, 1, then 2, then 3, hyphen, and then 4. So these are my non-LHR cards, and it means that NBminer is going to run and mine Ethereum only on these 5 GPUs, obviously the latest version. And basically we click apply changes. But before we go and click apply changes, I'm going to show you something else. In this case, we need to change the name of the worker. We need to change the miner name because it is important, because since we are mining in the same mining rig, if we don't change the name on the pool is going to be the name that we have set on HiveOS. Basically, in my case, it's going to be RTX 3080 plus 3090. But since we're going to run 2 different miners, we need to set 2 different names. In this case, obviously, I'm going to use worker name here. If you are on nano pool or dwarf pool and etc., you need to make this command here to change the name and the email, and obviously other parameters here as you can see. So basically I will just go here and I will set for this one, these are my non LHR cards, I want to set RTX 3080 LHR. So this is going to be my name on this worker name on the pool. We're going to hit apply changes and that's it. Now obviously we're going to go and add the second miner for the second GPU. Of course, again, Ethereum, the same wallet, or you can use another wallet if you want. You can select your preferred pool, and this time I'm going to use TRXMiner and go to the setup mining to set the TRXMiner to work for my non LHR cards, in this case the 3090. So we go here again, we go to devices here, we take this down and then we go here, and my 3090 was the 5th GPU number 5. So again, remember which GPUs with number are your non LHR and LHR cards, so you then need to set them in here. And again, we're gonna set the worker name. In this case, worker name, obviously it's going to be, if you want to keep the same name as the rig, but I'm gonna set mine RTX 3090, and that's it. Again, apply changes, and now we can set the name for this one. I'm gonna name it dual miner setup, just for the heck of it, and create the flight sheet. Now after we created the flight sheet, there you go, it is this one in here, so we are ready to go. Now we go back to the worker again, then we go to the flight. Don't mind about the temperatures because obviously I need to change the thermal pads. We go to the flight sheet, that we just created, and just hit on the rocket sign in here, basically like you normally set a flight sheet to a mining rig. And we're gonna wait until the new flight sheet loads up and the miner begins mining. Now, one thing that you have to keep in mind while running this new version of Miner, it is recommended that you reset all your overclock settings that you had for your mining rig. It is best to start from 0. Basically, just make sure to set at least the power limit, and then you need to begin with the memory and the core clock, if you play with the core clock, also from scratch. So basically, if for example I was running 2700 megahertz before on my LHR cards, now I've set them down to 2600 to see how it goes, but it is recommended to start from scratch. So if you were at 2600 like I was, I recommend you start from 2400 or maybe even 2000, set it there and see how it goes, if it's stable, and then you can crank it up little by little. So I've done my test and I'm gonna let it run now, and hopefully it will be stable. But anyway, keep this in mind, this is a quick fix for the moment running a dual miner. Maybe obviously the developers are going to fix this problem. You will see obviously here NBminer and the TRXMiner, obviously the two of those, because we set 2 of those. So let's just refresh and see if they are going to start mining. Obviously we need to wait a little bit. Oh, I also set a delay on the miner. Okay, now we're running both of them. As you see, I was getting 24 before with NBminer on my 3090, but I get 25.0, 25.4 up to 25.4 I go with T-Rex, so that's why I decided to do this one. But most importantly, I hope that my other cards are going to be more stable now, and none of them are is going to kick down. So that's why I decided to share this one with you guys. So if you're running into this problem that maybe some of the LHR cards are not kicking in fully, or maybe they go down after a while, you can try the dual mining method to run separately the non LHR cards in one miner and the LHR cards on another miner. Now, to say it again, the reason why we changed the names of the workers, it is because now on the pool it will show this one 490 mega hash as one worker, and this one as a separate worker with 125 mega hash. So basically, if you set the name as the name for the mining rigs that I have set here on HiveOS, basically if we didn't change the name, it will show on the pool like RTX 3080 plus 3090, but the speed is going to be once is going to be 490, and then it will get the speed from T-Rex 125. And if you didn't do this change, you might think to yourself, what the heck is going on? Why the speed is changing from 490 then to 125? It is because you have set the same name for both workers, for both applications in this case. So that's why we need to change the names of the miners so they can appear separately in the pool. Guys, hope this tutorial works out for you, and hope you get the full speed out of your non LHR cards, and yeah, happy mining to everyone. Cheers, catch you on the next one. Bye bye.